Tversky experiments. Similar, he proposed to some individuals some text, some sentences for which comparing countries. Countries which have a very different, high imbalance on his prominence. For instance, North Korea is similar to Red China, or Red China is similar to North Korea. And people were prone to choose the first one, where the most prominent countries choose as a reference. Well, what happened with that? He got the conclusion that if the salience, in this case the prominence of the one object that's much larger than the other, the human similarity judgments are asymmetric. That is, people judge the similarity of Mexico is similar to USA, larger than the similarity of USA is similar to Mexico. Also, they found that the similarity judgments are not transitive. For instance, Jamaica is similar to Cuba, okay? Cuba is similar to URSS, okay, at the 70s, but Jamaica is not similar to URSS. Also conclude that human similarity judgments are better modeled using sets rather than vector spaces or vectors. Vector spaces or vectors. So, what happens if the entity resolution problem is mainly human-generated? The problem arises because somebody in some moment make a similarity judgment, got confused, preferred a shortened version, or any other kinds of human factors. So, the question is, if the mathematical psychology discovered its science since 3 decades ago that human similarity judgments are symmetrical, non-transitive, and behave like sets, why the entity resolution problem and many other problems of the NLP field we're addressing privileging symmetry, transitivity, metric spaces, and vectors? Why? Well, maybe the short answer is because vectors and metric spaces performs very well and have a very nice mathematical support. But those models don't have an account human factors. Well, which is our expected contribution? A more accurate approach for similarity assessment for text originated in human language processes, and a new intuitive similarity approach that model human factors, and an improved evidence on also as a consequence, improved evidence to support Tversky and others theories from psychologists. Okay, which are our objectives? Okay, to propose a new method of similarity assessment based in a softened version of the set theory, and to apply it to the problem, to the entity resolution problems, but only with human-generated language originated data. That is that we want to propose 3 versions of 3 similarity functions. One which we did static, one adaptive, which use the corpus, and a combination method based on sets, on softened sets, which allows us to combine an arbitrary number of evidences. Which will be our methodology, the data, how we will collect. The good news for me is that the data is already collected. There are a lot of data sets available for study that problem, but also we want to collect data about product normalization, which is part of our goal, and also we want to investigate with some confusing drugs names that data sets.